this is you.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Loazi. Welcome back if you are a regular viewer. I'm at the beach right now at Ushaka, and I came for a jog, and I thought there was going to be a sunrise, but no, it is drizzling. It is actually drizzling outside. It is winter. It is about 6 a.m. in the morning. It is cold as could be. So yeah, that's the situation we currently are facing right now. So I am actually still going to go for the jog. It's not gonna be the best one, but point is, we came here, we showed up, and we're gonna show up for the jog as well. So let's actually go for the jog, see what we can get in. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video, and I will see you guys when I come back. Yo, if only you understood how cold it is and people out here swimming. Yeah, I'm about to get on with the run. Okay, I think we're at 5, I think, but we're probably at 4 something. Yo, what is up, man? Here actually by Blue Lagoon right now, going for the jog, morning jog. Just felt a bit discouraged, to be honest, to come to this video to carry on with trading, to go for this jog, but I had to fight through those thoughts. I think one thing that I had to do today was conquer my own mind, because believe it or not, I sat in bed for 30 minutes just thinking to myself, like, should I do this? Like, is this even worth it? Like, yeah, just thinking about all of that. Yeah, I was very discouraged with trading, and since we lost our account, so especially, that's one thing about trading though, I feel like my risk to reward is actually very good, but the trades that I've been taking are not good at all. Out of 6 trades, you take 1 trade which is a losing trade, then the other 5 trades go straight to take profits. So yeah, that's why I actually came up with a new strategy of how we're gonna conquer this account, and I had to think about it. I thought about it. We are going to buy another challenge. We are going to actually get another challenge and see how it goes. Have a new plan. I can say that we definitely have a new plan for how we're gonna go about it. Yeah, exciting, very exciting. That's the thing about going for these runs. That's the thing about going outside, taking a walk, running, making sure you're at a place where your brain is just clear and you don't have any influence on how you think, how you go about things, with a very clear brain. And I think today was that day. I came jogging alone, been thinking through a lot of things, but yeah, main thing is I found a way in which we can conquer the next challenge, and if we fail that challenge, we're gonna buy at the next challenge. If we fail that one, we're gonna buy another one, because what I learned while sitting here and watching my TikTok, my trading TikTok, is that I mean, and what motivated me. But it's not about the motivation really. It's more about the discipline of consistency of doing the same thing every week. And yeah, I mean, we have these challenges. We risk 2%, we risk 1%. It takes 4 weeks, then you come to realize you've been risking more than you wanted to risk, or you've lost the account. And as we've lost our accounts, we had to come up with a new strategy. And I do have a new strategy, and I do have a way moving forward, because since our risk to reward is good, we just have to risk less on each trade and take all the best trades. And that's the way moving forward. We're gonna buy another challenge. I'm gonna sit down and buy another challenge when I get to do the market breakdown after this run. I still have to go back, have another 5Ks left. That's all I wanted to come here and say. Hopefully this motivated you if you've been discouraged in trading, if it hasn't been going your way, because trust me, everybody's going through this. Show your everything so that this is what you are also going to go through if you're planning on starting trading, or this is what you're currently going through, or this is what you went through. It's between the two, it's between either or. But we have another 5Ks. We're going for a 10K run, and that was the plan, and we're going to execute the plan. So let's go back to Shaka, let's go back for another run, and I'm gonna see you guys in the market breakdown. Hopefully at least one person got something from this. Let's go. Yo, what is up, guys? We are actually in Maha right now. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, we actually just got here. Only problem is that I still need to do the market breakdown before I even have the top markets for this week. I haven't done that. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I ended up not doing it. So yeah, let's actually do the market breakdown to have the top trades, so that I'll show you guys the top trades. That's the whole point of me doing these videos. So I'm gonna spend another 2 hours here just doing the market breakdown, and actually by the new funded challenge, I might get a 500K challenge. Not 100% sure which challenge I might get yet, but I'm gonna see as I get one. But yeah, just want to update y'all on what happened. So it's a market recap. It's gonna be very fast, so let's get through it. The trade that I actually took was AUDCHF, and as we seen last week, right, this trade went up all the way to, I think, about 15,000 or more. I just wasn't looking at it the whole time, but yeah, it went quite up a bit, but then ended up taking me out due to FMOC. I've been holding this trade for 2 weeks now, and it just wasn't the best trade to take. There were so many markets that I could have taken besides this one. I still would have taken this one, but so many other trades that I would have taken. So first trade that I actually took was AUDCHF, not the best trade at all. Second trade that I actually took was NZD Beautiful trade. Played out perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I would have loved to take this trade. Next trade, GBP beautiful trade as well. Would have hit TP. Yeah, I would have been very interested in taking this trade. Very beautiful trade I missed out on. Next trade is AUDCHF. I wanted for it to come for a retest here to actually go up. Beautiful trade. Man, I missed out on so many trades. Next trade I was interested in is AUDCHF. This trade didn't come back for a retest, so I wouldn't have been interested in taking this trade. I wouldn't have taken it last week. It's not a trade that I would have been interested in taking. EURUSD, it did come back for a retest. It was initially here. I said I wanted to come back for a retest to actually go down. If this trade would have given me an entry signal somewhere here, I would have taken this trade, but it didn't give me any entry signal here. So it went up, it came back, and it had this crazy bearish run. And yeah, beautiful trade. I would have loved taking as well. And this is AUD. GBP AUD came back for a retest. It was around here, went up, came back for a retest. It actually didn't slow down to actually have a bullish engulfing candle for me to be interested in this trade. So I wouldn't have taken the trade. this trade, beautiful trade. I wanted it to come back for a retest. Yeah, retest previous market structure around this very strong area. So I was very interested in this trade, but didn't play out perfectly. I didn't look at it. This one it broke below. So what I'll be waiting for is a retest to actually sell, but that's gonna be in the market breakdown. Then we have this as well. I'll be waiting for a break retest to actually buy. I'm gonna do this market breakdown. I'm gonna give you all the top trades I'm interested in for next week. And yeah, so I'll see you in the market breakdown. Let me do this. My battery is very low as well on my phone, so I need to do this quite quick and yeah, get straight to it. These are my top trades for this week. First trade that I'm actually interested in for next week is DJ. Beautiful trade. You can see that it has a very strong area right now. It hasn't gone this up in quite a long time. The last time it was around this area was exactly here. This was the 1st of July '08. So in 2008, this was the first time this trade was all the way up here at this exact structure. Okay, so if I do something like this for you so that you can see exact structure, right? That's the last time this trade came around here. You can see that it's actually rejecting that area. Initially, what I'm looking for in this trade was a retest around this area, which it has already done. So I'm looking for more clarification on what it's doing here. You know, more of dip into this area, retest EMA, retest previous market structure on the 4 hour. It will do the same here. It is retesting previous market structure around this very strong area. You can see this area has a lot of touches. You can see every time the market comes around here, it has some form of rejection. So initially what I'm waiting for is for it to dip a bit into this area to actually be interested in this trade going down. So I'm very much interested in this trade. Beautiful trade. It's a nice trade initially for next week. Next trade I'm interested in is CADJPY. Beautiful trade as well for CADJPY, because if you have been watching these videos, you know how much I've been waiting for this to break below, come back for a retest and actually sell. It actually did that now. Well, it broke below. So initially what I'm waiting for is for a retest to sell. So it will be retesting this very strong area that it has been rejecting this whole time. So it will be, since it broke below, it will be retesting this previous market structure, retesting this very strong area as well. On a 4 hour, it's initially almost the same thing. It'll be rejecting EMA, it'll be rejecting this very strong area as well on the 4 hour. So I'm very much interested in this trade. 2 time frames bearish. Very much interested in this trade for next week. Beautiful trade. Next trade is USDJPY. The main reason I'm interested in this trade is because it hasn't broken below above this area in quite a long time as well. Initially, I haven't been in this area since 1990. Imagine that, since April 1990 we haven't been in this area. So initially we broke above that area right now on a monthly candle, so we want it to come back for a retest to actually continue buying into the next area, because you can see the areas are next to each other, but this is a monthly, right? This is a monthly, so this is the area that we want to buy to. Then initially it will go somewhere here, then it will just continue with this trend of this bullish movement, if that's the trend for this markets. So yeah, initially waiting for a retest around this area to actually buy. It is retesting previous market structure, it is retesting a very strong area, and it is retesting this monthly previous highest points, right? So yeah, beautiful trade for next week. Retesting previous market structure. I think it's the same thing. I'll keep on saying the same thing because that's initially the strategy. And AUD USD, we waited for this to come back for a retest for this head and shoulders, retesting previous market structure, EMA, and this very strong area. I don't know if it'll happen next week. I'll just put it into these trades because it possibly might happen next week and we might be interested in it if it does end up happening next week. So yeah, very interesting trade that I'm interested in as well if it ends up doing that. Next trade I'm interested in is GBPAUD. So GA, initially what I'm waiting for as well is a break retest to actually continue buying this trade. It's at a very strong area. It's below the area right now. I want it to break above the area to come back for a retest to sell, because you can see every time we're above this area we go up. Every time we're above this area we go up. This is here, we're below this area, we went down. So initially I'm waiting for it to break above, then I'll be interested in the buys. But before it does that, I'm not going to be interested in this trade. More likely to happen than the GA, so I'll put it on top of the GA, so it's a nicer trade than the GA. So initially what I'm waiting for is a break retest to actually sell. Nice trade as well. It'll be retesting previous market structure. Once it breaks below, there's a very strong area as well. It's just market structure, literally. It's easy as that. Next trade that I'm going to be interested in for next week is EURAUD. Initially, every time it's above this area, it goes up. So I'm waiting for it to break above this area, come back for a retest to actually go up. I doubt that these last three trades that I mentioned will be happening next week, but we'll just keep an eye on it and just see what happens. This trade is very nice as well. Just that only reason why I wouldn't be interested in this trade, beautiful head and shoulders, two time frames are bearish. Only reason why I'm not interested in this trade is because initially it has a very strong area right here, right? So even if it breaks below, comes back for a retest around this head and shoulders, it will be coming to a very strong area. It can possibly break below, because if I didn't look at the other stuff, right, if I didn't look at the previous market structure on what happened previously in the previous month or previous years, then you'd have something like this, right? You'd have a beautiful head and shoulders. You'd be waiting for a break retest to actually sell this trade, and I'd probably sell it to around somewhere here. Initially, what I would be waiting for is a break retest to actually sell to some around here. That would have been a very interesting trade as well. If you enter this trade, you are selling to a very strong area, which I do not want to be in that type of situation where I'm worried about what the next move of the trade is, right? So initially, that's the trades that I'm interested in. This trade, I would be interested in it as well. I'm just still deciding, because it is initially above this very strong area. Every time it comes around here, it goes up. It comes around here, it goes up. Initially, it broke. What I wanted last week is for it, since it was having these rejections, is for it to go down here before it continues going up. So next week, I might be interested in this trade for a retest around the strong area for it to go up, because every time we're above, we go up. You can see the type of situation that I was in trading this, right? Very ugly market. This market is very ugly. That's why I wouldn't say I'm interested in this trade for next week, but this would be a very nice trade if it comes back for a retest to actually go up. But yeah, these are all the trades that I'm interested in for next week. And yeah, we lost that account, so I need to buy the new challenge, and I'll put it in. I'll put it in the video. I'll probably buy a 500k account, and yeah, we'll see how that goes next week. New plan on that. Now we are planning and actually taking more trades in a week, just dropping down our risk. For the week, because initially we were risking 1 or 2% per trade, so now we're gonna risk 0.5% per trade and just take more trades initially. So that's the plan for next week. That's the plan moving forward. We're gonna see how that works on the new accounts. Back to it. I did miss out last week. I actually didn't drop a video last week because I went back home. It was a funeral I was attending. So yeah, it's just been too much going on, that and losing the account as well, that I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna take a break. But today in the morning, I had to make the decision to be like, whenever it's tough, you need to push through. Like, you need to push through. The moment you take a break when it's tough, which works for some people, you can come back better. But for me, I think I just need to push through that toughness. Then I'll come out on the other side feeling better. So yeah, but I wish you guys a great trading week next week. I appreciate and love you guys for still watching these videos and reaching out, and everyone who's learning something from these videos. I appreciate everybody, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good trading week. God bless you.
Load up all guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose and to pretend.